Hello and welcome to Reddit on Reddit, the internet's auditory version of Reddit. I'm Nelson Allingham, joined by Michael Campbell. Oh, no, he's not here.
I made you look like a fool.
Oh,
Everyone
my
thought you were
God.
talking to no one.
Oh.
I got you so good.
That got me.
I've been planning that prank for 302 episodes.
Oh.
And then I was going to do it last episode. I just delayed it.
Yeah, didn't feel right.
Nah.
That landed.
Yeah, thank you.
Let me tell
Thank
you.
you.
So,
You should have seen the whiteboard I had to sketch out for it. And we says, Campbell, options. You say something, don't say something.
yeah.
I'm going to circle say something. Oh, fuck. I messed up again.
This explains, Campbell, why you're so bad at starting all the episodes.
Yeah.
Because this one you've been planning for so long.
Yeah.
If you had planned any of the other openings, it would have been great. But you were just focused on this one.
And
I'm looking forward now to, in another 300 episodes time, getting a real zinger.
But from this point onwards, I
Yeah.
will continue not to plan anymore.
I wouldn't expect anything else.
At the top, do you mind if I do a shout out to myself?
Only if you admit you're a dirty, dirty sellout.
All right, I'm a dirty sellout.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
easy, right? Like no skin off your back.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Man.
Yeah, I wish I could be a dirty, dirty sellout. Let me tell you, Cambo.
Yeah, I wish the money. Could you like the? I would do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
As soon as I could put pen to paper, I'd sign.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say, my other podcast, Cancel Movie Report,
Yes.
it's releasing at the moment. We just released an episode, part 1, and by the time, in a couple of days, part 2 will be out, of a movie called At the Mountains of Madness, Cancel movie by Guillermo del Toro, adaptation of a H.P. Lovecraft movie. It's been, a lot of people have said that it's their favorite one we've ever done.
Oh, yeah.
We're very proud of it. It took a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
But I thought I'd do a call out. It's a very interesting movie. And
Yeah.
the tale is very fascinating about what happened to the movie.
Okay.
And it's got an insane, cast and people behind the movie.
Yeah, cool.
Very interesting. So if people
Okay.
are into that, I know some people swap between the podcasts.
Yeah, yeah.
That one in particular, I think, is worth checking out.
Okay, cool. I'll check it out, Cambo.
Yeah.
Just for you.
I'll just tell you now, it's meant to have Tom Cruise in it, and we got a Tom Cruise sound alike.
Oh my god. I'd also like to say at the top of the show, I'm dedicating this show to our loyal listeners.
Oh, that's good.
Here's something that
Just
I
the
have to,
loyal ones, though.
Just the loyal ones.
Not if you've ever listened to, and I shudder to say its name, Reddit on Reddit.
Oh god. Oh boy. Little vomit came out, Cambo.
A podcast that knowingly infringed on our copyright.
Yeah.
As we infringe on the
On
Reddit
the
copyright.
Reddit copyright. One infringement is okay.
Yes.
Two.
That being said, I'm talking about people that listen to that.
Yeah.
People that made it, obviously big fans of this show.
Yeah.
They're okay with me.
They're so loyal. I'm dedicating it to the loyal listeners because, full disclosure, I forgot for many weeks
Yeah.
to check our subreddit. And it's so annoying, right? Because I encourage people to, if they find an interesting post on Reddit, cross-post it to our subreddit, and then, we might bring it up on the show. But I just forgot to do that. And it's annoying because it normally...
It makes your job easier.
It makes my job easier when I'm like, oh, that's great. Didn't have to go searching for hours for a suitable post. But I don't know what happened. I forgot. Anyway, so...
What do you say to the people that say your heart's not in it anymore because of this startling revelation?
Shut your mouth.
Yeah. First of all, our heart has never been in it.
Yeah,
You know that.
yeah. Give me a time when my heart's been in it. Huh? Prove that to me, and then I'll be shocked. But so anyway, so there's going to be a lot of posts that have been cross-posted for the past few weeks.
Great. Easy one for old Nelson this week.
We even have, right up the top, a dad joke.
Oh, okay.
This was by The Devil Made Me Do It.
Okay.
Australians don't have sex.
Oh, this is a classic.
It's classic.
They mate.
They mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. We do. That's what I say to my girlfriend. Hey, would you like to mate?
Yeah.
And she says, uh-huh. And then that's when we do it. Yeah. So, okay. First one here. I don't think I have. Oh, yeah. Okay. I do. This first Reddit on Reddit post was by Just Judging Reddit. and it was in the subreddit Crazy Ideas.
So cross-posted by Just Judging Reddit? Or by Just Judging Reddit?
Sorry, cross-posted by Just Judging Reddit. Oh, I didn't credit the Reddit of the first one. Okay, the first one, cross-posted by The Devil Made Me Do It, originally by Hotel Ceiling.
Gotcha.
This one, Cambo, cross-posted by Just Judging Reddit, originally by Leprechaun to Me.
This has thrown your groove.
I'm so annoyed at the loyal listeners. If it wasn't for them, this would be going smoothly.
Dedicate this episode to them.
Okay. This is subreddit Crazy Ideas. A cleaning service you hire knowing that they're going to steal stuff, and you only get it back if you notice it's gone.
Yep.
That way, they can declutter your house of stuff you don't use.
Can I just say?
Yeah.
As someone currently in the middle of moving house,
Yeah.
I'd love this.
It would be so good.
See that guitar in the corner?
Yeah.
Oh, I take it.
Yeah. Haven't used that for forever.
Take it. That was that one was given to me. Does your mum ever do this? Where you go to the house and like, oh, I found something yours, and they give you something back you don't want.
Yeah.
That was that guitar. That was my guitar when I was like 14 years old. I have a beautiful guitar now.
Yeah.
And an acoustic guitar. I don't want it.
My
But she also didn't want it.
Yeah, honestly, you're the asshole for leaving it behind. My mum gave me a similar story. She gave me some really old PlayStation 1 games.
Yeah.
Don't have PlayStation 1 anymore. Those are useless. Gave me my old judo gi.
Oh, cool.
Don't need or use that anymore.
Yeah.
And what's worse is like a really old knitted jumper
Oh, cool. Don't throw that out.
that like I'm certain doesn't even fit me. Like the weird thing is, I think it's stretched and stuff, and so it looks poorly made and it worn out, and it still doesn't fit me. And anyway, she kept it and gave it to me.
Yeah,
So thanks.
Yeah. Would you
mums.
employ this cleaning service?
I love the idea of this.
Yeah.
I think also, speaking about moving out, may as well get moving out services as
Yeah.
well. To be like,
Yeah,
when they
what-
bring in furniture,
Yeah.
and originally when you were planning out the house, you're like, sure,
Yeah.
I don't know where we're going to put that chest of drawers. But then all of a sudden, they're just not there. And
Yeah.
you're like, nice.
Yeah. Didn't we have a side table? Oh, fuck it.
Yeah, no, it's not going to fit anyway. We've already Tetris this room. Let's just leave it as is.
Yeah.
I think it's such a good service because
It should
so
be
many
called, by the
people-
way, cleaning you out.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
a little
thank you.
dirty as well.
Well, you know.
Which is also a bit of a double entendre.
Because I have sex with you.
Yeah. I think this is so good. I also want to. What do you think about just the idea of getting like a casual cleaner in?
What about the idea of getting a casual thief? Every now and then, every month,
Yeah.
you get robbed. Like
Okay.
suddenly they break into your house, or maybe you give them a key or something,
Oh, yeah.
and they'll take stuff from your house. If you come home and go, wait a minute,
Yeah.
where's my complete Harry Potter book collection?
Oh.
They've taken it.
That's pretty good. So, do you not actually pay a fee, but their fee is we get to sell whatever it is
this
that we steal?
This is a good question.
And then it's tough because okay, let's start this business game.
Okay.
Right. First, we get as many customers as possible
Yep.
by just doing a few light things, and they're like, "Oh, this is great."
Yep.
I ended up getting rid of a lot of clutter.
Yep.
Didn't notice it was gone.
We'll get a fun local news story done about us. Really rev up the business. Yep.
Yeah. Then when we've got like hundreds, maybe thousands,
Yep.
we do one night where we go into everybody's face and we take fucking everything, right? And the rule still applies
Yep.
that you can get it back if you're a member. But out of like thousands of houses with all their stuff, people are going to forget.
What is the
forget
statute
things.
of limitations around remembering? How long do they have to notice? So I'm thinking like,
24 hours.
okay, that's really limited then. Okay, because I was thinking like garage fridge. Like you
Yeah.
don't use that every now and then. When guests are over, you might go out to the garage fridge.
Yeah.
So if the limitation is 24 hours, no way they're going to notice that. Or like a TV in a spare room.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking like jewelry.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Yeah, jewelry,
because if
yep.
it's important enough jewelry, you'll be
Cash.
like, I
Cash
remember.
from the
How much cash did you have to the cent in your house? And if you're wrong, well,
Yeah.
then you don't get any back.
But on the other end of that, if I was hiring this service and they took my cash and they're like, do you remember how much cash you have? I would say more than they took, so they have to pay me.
But I think you could say, nope, that wasn't the amount. You have to document exactly how much you take from everybody's place because they could take you to court, Ken.
Yeah.
And you can say, no, in the contract, they had to guess the exact amount. Not a cent more or a cent less. I think
we're covered.
It's pretty foolproof. Do you know what would happen? You'd end up with a lot of Tupperware.
Yeah.
A lot of lids that don't match bowls and stuff like that.
We might start a no Tupperware policy.
We'll steal everything except the Tupperware.
We sneak around in the house with our little balaclavas and torches. Go to the kitchen. There's Tupperware on the bench. You're like, nice try.
Thought you could bait us with a Tupperware. But we'll take the cake out of it. I think this is foolproof.
Yeah.
And
you could rob, I think, an entire guest bedroom.
Yeah.
How often do you think people go into their guest bedroom? Mm-hmm. Maybe if you're cleaning it once a week?
Yeah, that's pretty rare.
Yeah, take a bed, everything in the wardrobes.
Do you know what would be really good as well? Is off-season clothing.
Yeah, that's good.
Still all their winter stuff inside, all their jackets and stuff. Finally gets to winter, they're like, what happened to... Oh,
if they have ski gear...
Oh, my God.
And go under a house, take their Christmas tree...
This is great.
Yeah.
Foolproof service. Cleaning you out, coming to a home near you. Except not the cleaning bit.
Yeah.
We're not doing the cleaning except thieving you out. All right, okay, but let's get into Ask Reddit. Ask Reddit. I didn't actually get any Ask Reddits, I think, from any loyal listeners.
Damn it, these goddamn loyal listeners, Nelson.
Goddamn loyal listeners.
Sometimes I don't know about our loyal listeners.
I wish we didn't have any, if we gotta be honest.
They could probably grant that wish.
Yeah. This Ask Reddit was by Electrical Bid 7087. You are locked in a room with a computer with internet access. You have 24 hours to earn $1,000, otherwise you will be killed. What are your actions?
This is something I've learnt around internet literacy.
Yeah.
I never realized until recently a couple of people, older people, like I'm talking like grandparent age.
Yeah.
God, they're easy to scam.
Yeah.
Stacey and I have both individually stopped several old people in our family. Like, they're like, what is this email here? I was looking and like, stop. What are you doing?
Whoa. Yeah.
One was the relative of Stacey's was showing her an email from a friend of his that is deceased with a link in it.
Oh.
And he's like, why do you reckon they sent this? and she's like, what? They're dead. Like, they wouldn't. That's someone's got a hold of their email. Like, I thought maybe it was a solicitor or something on behalf, like for the will or something. They're like, they would just email you from that. Don't click that link.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, okay. Like,
yeah.
No, so now I'm another one was my mom actually. Netflix, if you're listening, this next bit's a joke. But she shares my passwords to Netflix.
Yeah.
And she called me one day. She's like, I just got an email. Do you know if your payment info is all up to date on Netflix? So they said they were going to cancel it.
Oh, my God.
It's like, no, Mum, we're all good. What do you mean? She's like, I got an email saying they're going to cancel your Netflix. I was like,
she got the email?
Yeah, I'm like, they emailed you? And she went, oh. I was like, yeah. You didn't click anything. She's like, no, I just called you. But yeah, so this is my plan to go for the elderly.
Yeah. I think that's right.
I'm talking anyone with an at AOL.
Yeah.
And at
what? At AOL. Yeah, that's good. I mean, even Hotmail's getting there.
I remember.
Yeah,
that's true. Annoyingly, I use the same thing on all platforms.
Yeah.
But my version of that for Gmail is taken.
Oh, yeah, that's annoying.
It's so annoying.
Yeah.
Because I want uniformity.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I always wanted hotmail at hotmail.com.
Yeah, that would have been
every few months
funny.
I'd check.
But yeah, I remember there was when I used to have to sign people up to a membership program in another job. There was a certain generation of people that was at netgear.com. which clearly came with the disk they installed the internet from, gave you an email, and they've just kept it.
Yeah, that's pretty old.
It's like David Lee at Netscape.com. It's always,
Yeah, that's funny. I imagine those would be like easy to hack if I knew how to hack it at all.
Yeah. You probably just go forget password, like, all right, here it is.
That's right.
Don't tell anyone, but here's your password.
Yeah. I'm going to need your full first name.
I will not accept Dave. You need to tell me what your full name is.
Yeah. But I think the problem here is speed. Is a bit tricky.
Yeah, 24 hours.
24 hours. I sort of wonder whether there's like Airtasker sites.
Yeah.
Is that universal? Airtasker? Is that everywhere?
I think so.
I think it might be.
Airtasker, yeah.
Anyway, so people just do odd jobs and stuff. Do you reckon there's like a black market version of that? Like, hey, this person owes me money. I need you to go around, threaten to break their legs, get the money back. And then obviously people give you their qualifications. Hey, I've broken 3 legs in my time and recovered $10,000 in cash.
Yeah.
I think that would be a good... So then you could say, just choose anyone at random.
Yeah.
Choose an elderly.
Okay.
They'll pay money.
I'm not thinking about the setup for this. You're in a room with a computer with internet access, and you have 24 hours to get $1,000 to get out of the room? Or are you just getting $1,000?
No, otherwise you'll be killed.
Okay, well, just go to a payday loan website and take a loan of $1,000.
Oh, yeah.
They'll give it to you. They'll be like, yeah, fuck yeah, absolutely have our money.
Will they get you on the technicality? Is that earning $1,000?
Did it say earn?
It did say earn.
Okay, earn.
Got to work for this money, Cambo. Do you reckon that you could... Okay. Cam work typically pays pretty well. Do you reckon you could really quickly set up a cam service, just get naked, start streaming, maybe make it a bit funny, a bit weird, and just try and share it as far and wide as possible? In 24 hours, I reckon you might be able to get $1,000.
You need to go a very specific niche.
A
niche that's specific enough that you won't have too much competition, and specific and odd enough that people would pay to see.
Yeah.
Because if you're just like, oh, I'm going to jack myself off.
Yeah.
Everyone on the internet's doing that for free all the time. I'm not going to pay you $1,000.
Yeah.
So you need to be like, I'm
going to jack myself off to pictures of Nancy Pelosi.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's very specific.
Yeah.
Demographic.
Pay me $1,000 and I'll stop.
That's good. I like the idea of pay me money and I'll stop.
Yeah.
I think that's true. Maybe you could do things slightly maliciously online and tell people to pay you to stop.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to commit to adopting lots of puppies, but not follow through with any of them until somebody pays me $1,000 to stop.
I've got this dog in a hot car. Pay me $1,000 and I'll let him out.
Do you know what?
People would do that.
$1,000 is not that much. I reckon enough. There would be people that just like eventually.
Yeah.
You would get something just being like, oh my god, you're the worst, but here's $5 because I don't want.
I reckon this is like straight up scamming, but I reckon you're gonna have to spend a bit of money to make a bit of money.
Okay.
Sign up to any hot woman's OnlyFans. Download all of their content. Start your own OnlyFans just with their content.
Yeah.
Like, it's me, I'm a hot girl.
Yeah.
And watch the money rolling.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Foolproof. In fact, I might do that now. Make $1,000 by the end of this podcast.
Oh, we've done it.
All right, Kevin, let's move on to Today I Advice. So now it's time for Today I Learned. What are these about? Today I Learned. And also sometimes advice. This advice is by Mini Check. It's a little bit long, and I just find this really fascinating more than anything. So Okay, bear with me. The title is Don't Know When Parents Are Coming Home.
Okay.
15, female here. So a little over 3 weeks ago, my parents told my brother, 9, male, and I that they were going out for a while to see some friends and may end up spending the night somewhere. Didn't really think much of it at the time, but they haven't been home since and I'm not sure what to do. They're not missing. I've texted both of them multiple times now, and they've always responded. And I've even FaceTimed my mum several times, and it's definitely her, and she seems totally okay. But when I ask them where they are or when they think they'll be coming home, they just sort of avoid the question. I'm starting to get really worried, especially since they now are saying I should use their credit card they left there to buy groceries if I need to, which I'm taking to mean they're not coming back for at least another week. I have no idea what to do. Do I call the police? Again, they're not missing. They just won't come back home for some reason. But my brother is starting to get worried now too. If anyone has any advice, please do share it because I've never been this confused in my life.
What this is a reverse Hansel and Gretel.
Oh, okay.
Instead of taking the kids out to the forest and getting them lost,
Yeah.
we'll just do it ourselves.
Yeah.
Because in that story, kids found their way back. Can't risk that.
And Candy House.
And Candy House, yeah.
Parents are like, go find me this Candy House.
I can take a witch. I'm an adult.
Yeah, that's right.
If you want your dad to come home, touch the thermostat.
Oh, that's...
And he'll run through the door and go, who the fuck
Hey,
did that?
hey.
We're not made of money. Turn it off.
What have I told you? Problem is, turn it off, he leaves again. Oh.
Yeah.
It's
It's
just so bizarre, isn't it? Like, do you think that... My thought was actually, they've just gone overseas. They're like, we want a holiday. Mm-hmm. But we don't want to take the kids. And the only thing they've been able to come up with is, well, nothing, actually. Yeah. they haven't been able to come up with any sort of excuse. And just so they were like...
gaslighting the children that it's still just that same night.
Yeah, that's right. Like, what a bizarre... I've never heard of anyone just being like, just not going to parent anymore.
Or like doing that but still answering all the calls and the texts and stuff.
Yeah.
If they just ghosted, you'd be like, oh, well, they ditched their kids.
Yeah, they ditched their
Bad
kids.
parents or whatever.
Couldn't handle it.
But they're like messaging back and forth. They're FaceTiming.
Yeah. It is such a bizarre circumstance. And I want to know.
It's interesting that your mind went to they're on a holiday because my mind went to, oh, they're in like serious money trouble and something is going down.
Yeah, you reckon.
And they can't tell the kids for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But they're like, fuck, we're in trouble here. We're gonna,
Yeah, maybe they are, okay, they owe a lot of money to a loan shark.
Yeah.
And the loan shark said, hey, you gotta work this off or else. Because they're also seemingly not under duress too much.
Yeah.
They're able to text and FaceTime or whatever. So are they just like... that's a good one because like maybe they are just doing shifty stuff for somebody who they owe a lot of money to, and at first they were like, it won't take any time at all, and then they got there and they were like, actually you owe me a lot of money, and you're gonna have to do these several things. Here's the bank. Here's the time we're gonna hit it. Like, I
maybe they've done a bank job and they're cooling off now until the heat dies down.
Yeah, that's right.
So like, yeah, you take credit card. We got the money, all right.
Yeah.
We can't say why, but we got the money.
We're pretty much at the moment. So I would be so terrified if I was this kid.
Definitely.
Like 15 years old, and my parents just literally don't.
I wonder whether they have grandparents or aunties and uncles or something that they can be like, do you know what's going on here? What's up?
Well,
can you come and parent?
Would you like me to read? There is actually an update.
Yeah, great.
Update. I posted this update earlier. Never mind. Irrelevant. Hey everyone, I just wanted to make this post so that you all know what's going on now and that we're okay. My grandparents are here at the house with us now. They called back as soon as they got the voicemails I left and immediately started heading this way. I feel a lot better now that they are here. They called the police once they got here. They talked to them, I talked to them. All that we really did is tell them everything I said in the original post I made and showed them my text with them. We don't have much more information than that. My grandpa called our dad, and I think he actually spoke to one of the police officers. I don't know what he said, though, other than he still won't tell anybody where they are. So we still have no idea what they're doing or why they left. I promise I'll make another update when I know more. Please have patience, though. I'm trying to cooperate with an investigation now. They're bringing the police dogs over to sniff around the house, and I'm so nervous, and I don't even know why. This place is really just let everyone know that our grandparents are here, and we're fine and all right. Still no parents, though.
Yeah, this is very bizarre.
This is such a bizarre thing. What are the dogs sniffing for?
Like the parents come home and the cops are waiting for them. They look at the kids and go, yo, you little narcs.
You fucking
thought you were cool, man. I'm trying to leave you home for a couple of weeks.
This was a test and you failed. Adoption for you.
And Charles Evans was like, correct.
Yeah. What do you reckon the dogs are sniffing for?
I don't know.
Drugs?
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
Do you know, I did recently rewatch Breaking Bad, which is still amazing, just by the way, in case anybody was wondering. And it's made me think that having an ulterior life is pretty easy. And you could I could cook meth and make money on the side.
I mean, we do it. No one in our life knows about this podcast.
Yeah.
And you fucking keep it that way, all right?
Yeah.
Don't you tell anyone that we do this.
Yeah, that's right. What I imagine we could do is pretend we keep doing the podcast, still meet up every week, cook the meth, sell the meth, and no one would know because no one listens to the podcast and that loves us.
And if we want to throw Stacey off the scent, obviously Stacey lives in the same house as me. Yeah. We'll chuck on a recording of a previous episode. She'll never know. She'll never. We'll avoid ones like, oh, happy episode 200 or something like that. You know, anything with a big marker that she could tell. But we just play that way to cover the sound of the meth cooking.
So I guess I'm saying, dear listeners, if we stop doing the podcast at any point, we're cooking meth and we're selling it. And we're making bank.
Or you might occasionally get a podcast if like our cover's been blown. We had to quickly record one.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Nelson, what
are you
doing this week on Reddit?
Detective Wera is with us. Today is a special guest.
You're scrolling rapidly through Reddit. I guess this first one is this one here. Which annoying, there's a picture.
At least like the quality will be the same. Can't get us on that. Yeah. Can't get us on that. Alrighty. Let's move on into shower thoughts.
Shower thoughts, shower thoughts, shower thoughts, shower thoughts.
Shit, Cambo, actually, I screwed up. I was meant to do another today, I learned. Because
I don't know how to play this in reverse to get out of it.
You need to have the reverse intro
of all of them,
just in case we need to go back.
And then this is purely for us.
Yeah,
but because they're color coded, I need the inverse color to be the reverse.
I'm going to do it anyway.
Okay,
because this was cross-posted to us.
Oh, great!
By just judging Reddit.
Great,
but it was originally by Rob with 1B. Today I learned that half of British citizens would refuse a free trip to the moon even if safety was guaranteed, with the most commonly cited reason being lack of interest.
Wow.
Isn't that effing bizarre?
Yeah.
Like, I would totally understand people being like, too terrifying. Yeah. What if we implode at some point? And I would be like, yep, sure.
My problem would be the crushing reality where they're like, do you want a trip to the moon?
Yeah.
Safety guaranteed. I'm like, oh, that sounds great.
Yeah.
You need to do 2 years of training. I'm like, oh,
come on. Yeah, that's true. That's if there was any training involved.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah. More than like a 4-hour course or something beforehand. Just give me a crash course.
This is what I imagine would happen, actually. They offer you that. Mm-hmm. And you go, oh, no, do I have to do like 2 years of training or whatever? And they're like, all right, look, we're not meant to tell people. But It's real easy. Astronauts, just a bunch of idiots that we send up there. We actually send up stupid people because we risk death every time normally.
So you make them so fit. May as well get them fit if they're idiots.
yeah. That's the only thing they know how to
Something
do.
going for
How to
them.
lift weights. That's it.
They're running that treadmill with all the
bozos.
monitors all over.
Yeah.
Those monitors not even plugged in.
Yeah.
Not even plugged in. Don't tell anyone.
It's just reruns of ER.
Think about it. Have you ever seen anyone steer a spaceship?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. The buttons don't do anything. Just pretty lights that they like to switch every now and again. But otherwise, this blows my mind.
Yeah, that's
because of course I would be like, yeah, absolutely. I freaking want to go to the moon and see it. Like, I get there's not really anything there, but that's effing amazing.
Grey dust or whatever.
Yeah. But I can't currently go and see a plethora of grey dust. Yeah. So, yeah, that's VR. Never mind.
I have done a moon.
I take it back.
I went to the premiere of the movie First Man.
Oh.
I went to the moon in VR.
Oh.
Don't need to go anymore.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess.
And Neil Armstrong was there.
Was he?
Yeah, crazy.
Oh, that's pretty good. Did he, mention you by name?
No, he didn't really move at all.
Oh, okay.
It was a very low budget VR.
I think it was his corpse.
No, is that where they put it?
They sent him
Well,
back
if he
up
loves
there.
the moon so much, we're going to send him back to the moon. Jesus.
We'll make him a VR attraction at some point. They put a camera
Put
next
him in a
to
rocket.
360 degree camera next to him.
Put him in a rocket. He's dead. Doesn't matter. But they steal themselves.
He was just a dumb idiot anyway. Anyway, let's get into shower thoughts.
Okay.
This shower thought was cross-posted to us by Just Judging Reddit, but it was originally by Ants in the Butt, Bobby. Fight, befriend, or flee. Yeah. Okay. 50 children, 50 ducks, 50 senior citizens. So you have to fight some of them, befriend some of them, and run away from some of them.
Okay. My instinct is run away from the senior citizens. Easy.
Oh,
Kids, a
okay.
lot of energy. Ducks. You never know.
Yeah, okay.
Because
Ducks, you feel like
kids-
could keep up with you.
possibly. Or they can fly a bit.
Yeah. That's
So,
true.
could you reckon you could run away from 50 kids?
Here's the thing. Could I run away from 50 kids? Maybe not. But do I want to run away from 50 kids? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that because, do you know what? This is what I know about kids.
Yeah.
Due to my neplings, is that they get bored after enough. I reckon I'm fit enough at the moment where I could run
Okay.
like 2Ks pretty comfortably, I think, at a speed that would outpace them.
What you
and my
need
2Ks, they're going to be like, ugh, give up.
To ensure your escape, you need a couple of iPads playing YouTube's kids content
Oh, yeah.
to
yeah.
drop along the way. Those kids will be falling like flies.
Yeah, that's true. Also, if I could plan ahead of time, I think depending on age, but some kids still using Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
I'll just run past a few gyms on the way.
If I could plan ahead of time, I'd do a giant pit with spikes in it.
Oh yeah, and you jump over.
I
the
know
pit
where
and
it is.
then-
Yeah. I avoid it.
Yeah, that's good. If you know what, thinking about planning ahead of time, I would get a gun and just
Shoot
gun them down.
Yeah. If I could plan ahead of time, they'd never see me coming. I tell you what.
No, that would classify as fighting, I think.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? But falling into a pit, I'm going to allow that one. we could lure them into a pit while running away from them.
Yeah.
That's acceptable.
Yeah, they never see it coming, so I put all those branches and leaves over it.
Yeah, I thought iPads playing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's good,
Yeah.
actually.
They'll jump in
That's
there.
good for me, Nelson. I like that.
Just tell them that there's one in the pit. Oh, in the pit is an iPad playing.
It's playing Bluey.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, but then befriend.
Yeah.
I mean, ducks. That seem nice.
Yeah, I'm kind of into having 50 ducks hang around with me
Yeah.
because then they can help me fight those kids.
yeah, that's true. You could, because they can fly a little bit, you could get the ducks to sort of jump into the pit, but then fly out at the last second before they hit the spikes.
Yeah, that's good.
The kids jump in. To follow
Yeah.
them.
Or if there was water in the pit. Kids can't get out. They're stuck in the water.
Yeah.
Ducks.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
Fine. Fight senior citizens.
Okay.
Almost too easy.
Yeah. It would be pretty easy.
It would be pretty easy. And here's the thing. I was going to say, this is going to be my rationale. Children are somewhat innocent in the sense that they, haven't lived for very long. So there was less time to commit sins.
Yeah.
But we did already commit to killing the children anyway. So, because then I was going to say, senior citizens, you fight them because probably some of them have done enough that's like, you deserve to be fought.
Hey, Gunther, did you fight in the war? Yes.
Yeah.
Which,
yeah. And I'm not telling you which one I think you should have fought for. Pretty good.
But we're both befriending the ducks, right?
I mean, got to befriend the ducks at the very least. They're cute little ducks, Here's another one. I have to do this one because it's another
A
crossbow.
sense of obligation.
This is by Dragon Lord, 1996. But it was originally by Cam at 956. Out of context, the way you read the word bass depends on whether you know more about fish or music.
Oh.
Do you know what was weird?
Yeah.
Is that in my head, when I was copying and pasting this to the email, I read it as bass. But then just then, reading it out, I instinctually said bass. That's that weird.
What do you think you know more about generally?
I would say little of both, but probably more bass. I guess.
Yeah. I always read it as bass.
Yeah. But I think it's because phonetically it seems like bass.
It does, yeah.
And bass should have an E.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, but then you're thinking of bass, the not guitar one.
Yeah. Screw.
Do you reckon
English,
they're
right?
like, we're going to call it bass guitar, B-A-S-C, and they're like, bass is already a word.
Yeah.
All right, B-S-S, there, B-A-S-S.
Yeah.
And they're like, that's already a fish. Like, I don't give a fuck about fish.
Yeah.
Let's take it as well.
Who cares?
Yeah. Do you reckon it's hard if you're a fisherman that's in a band?
Yeah.
Maybe a fisher, like, they do sea shanties.
Oh, yeah, that'd be...
You play the bass guitar.
Yeah. But it's made out of bass.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Somebody should do that.
Yeah, that's good. Make it shaped like a bass.
Yeah.
Call it the bass guitar.
Yeah, I like that. Dory, she's into the bass.
That's true. Named after a fish.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it all works.
Oh my God.
I'm positive this already exists as a Photoshop on the internet, but Dory, make it.
Do it. Okay, now it's time for podnapping.
Oh my God, I'm being podnapped.
Podnapping.
This is Podnapping, where we nap a pod. We take a topic of conversation or a segment from another thing, and we do it ourselves. This week's my week, and excuse me, I'm not sure if this is going to work very well.
Okay.
There's a site called Sporcle.
Sporcle.
Have you heard of it before? No.
The name does ring a bell.
Right.
Is there a fish in the logo?
No, not at all.
Maybe I'm thinking something else.
There is a base in the photo. No, it's a website that's got a ton of different quizzes.
Yeah.
And they're community made, and it's actually pretty good. Like, for a bit of fun, you can jump in there, do some quizzes. And
Sounds like podnapping is going to be pretty similar for the next couple of weeks, lads.
I mean, this is the test because they're slightly different than just question and answer type quizzes a little bit. But we can play along as well.
Sure.
So I've actually got two. I think we should only do one. One is fill in the blank the office quotes. And then the next one is movie quotes. Can you name the movies from the quotes below?
Okay.
And so I wasn't sure because The Office, it's maybe a bit too specific. Maybe not everybody loves The Office listens. And movies are pretty more generic.
I would love it if they just filled it with the UK Office just to get so many people.
Oh, get them all, yeah. So what do you reckon? Which one?
I mean, I think that I'm kind of well equipped for either. Is there one that you lean towards?
You know what? I've decided we're going to do the movie one because I think the way that the Office one works, it's a bit different. There's a whole bunch of like potential words that you can put in, and so I'd have to read through every one if you weren't sure. Anyway, okay, movie quick quiz. Also, there's a timer. We've got 4 minutes.
Oh,
So quick podnapping.
Okay,
sweet. Okay, here we go. The first one is. Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room.
Yep, that's from Doctor Strangelove, parentheses, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. That is the full name of the title.
I only need Doctor Strangelove.
Okay.
You've got to ask yourself one question.
That's Dirty Harry.
Okay, Dirty Harry, yes. Yeah. That sounds right. Nobody puts Baby in the corner.
That's Dirty
I know
Dancing.
this one, Dirty Dancing, because my sister made me watch it a gazillion times.
I've never seen it.
Really?
Yeah, it came up on Framed the other day, the one where they show you screenshots from the movie. And I'm like, what the fuck is this
never
movie?
seen
and
this.
everyone kept sharing their results as like first frame. I'm like, what is that up in the Catskills in the 50s? What is this movie?
yeah. Say hello to my little friend.
Scarface.
Good old Scarface.
Brackets the remake.
Oh.
You get in with that real pop culture.
Oh, it does
intelligence.
say Brackets the remake. No, it doesn't. We're on a mission from God.
Blues Brothers.
Blues Brothers, that's a good one. Surely somebody else has said that in a movie at some point.
Never.
Oh, okay. What we've got here is failure to communicate. I don't know this one.
What we've got here is a failure to communicate is... God.
2 minutes 48, Cambo.
It's a military figure that screams it. Is it Full Metal Jacket?
Full Metal Jacket? No.
Oh, do we get stuck on this until we get it?
We can go to the next one.
Okay.
Sweep the leg. Oh, that's... Do you know that one?
Is it Karate Kid?
You Karate Kid. I drink your milkshake. I drink it up.
That is There Will Be Blood.
Had no idea.
But he says, I drink your milkshake. I drink it up.
Okay, I would like you to rephrase these. If you.
They're all like that.
Okay, go.
Nobody puts Baby in the corner.
Check out the big brain on Brett.
Check out
We've
the
only
big
got 2
brain on-
minutes.
That is Pulp Fiction.
Oh, that's good. Good work. I ate his liver with some fava beans
Silence
and
of the
nice
Lambs.
County. A boy's best friend is his mother.
Psycho?
Oh, yeah, that sounds right. I thought that was like on the poster or something weird like that. No, maybe not. Anyway, get your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape.
I think that's on the waterfront. No, it's a Planet of the Apes.
I was like, I'm assuming that. Okay. I love the smell of napalm
That's
in the morning.
Apocalypse Now.
Oh, shit. Apocalypse Now. I got it!
Okay.
My name is Inigo Montoya.
That's Princess Bride.
You killed my father.
Diego Montoya.
Okay.
Prepare to die.
Princess Bride. I am serious, and don't call me Shirley.
That is Aeroplane. Or as we called it here in Australia, Flying High.
Oh. Oh, my God.
Is it a spelling thing?
Oh, it's airplane. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life, son. 45 seconds.
Fat, drunk, and stupid. I don't recognize this one.
How about this? Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life,
I
son.
think that's There Will Be Blood.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, well, Kevin, we've only got 30 seconds left.
Skip.
Then we have to go back to the last one. What
Okay.
we've got here is failure to communicate.
Skip.
The movie Skip. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, well, we need to go through some Saving Private Ryan. I don't know.
No. It's a Southern guy. He goes, what we got here is a failure to communicate. I know the line.
Well, that's not good enough, Cambo.
Is it Dirty Dancing? I've not seen it.
Dirty Dancing. Again, I've had to write again because it doesn't accept the same. Cambo, we failed. We failed like a goddamn idiot. We got 14 out of 16.
What we have there was a failure to communicate.
Okay. So the failure to communicate line was by Cool Hand Luke.
Oh, yeah, it's the drill. It's the prison guard. Yeah.
Right. I have never even heard, let alone seen that movie.
Oh.
So that's that one. And the last one, you're going to kick yourself, Cambo. National Lampoon's Animal House.
Oh, yes. I've never seen it, but yes.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen any of the National Lampoons.
Not even Vacation?
Maybe.
Or Christmas Vacation?
No.
Or European Vacation?
I feel like I haven't. Maybe one of them. Anyway, it also has a summary here. It says, "You're a dumb idiot, you piece of shit. How dare you?" And that's it. Yeah. But now it's time for the Ask Me Anything, where listeners of the show, just like you, listener, can write in and ask us anything you want.
I guess it's similar to what Liz has done here.
Oh.
They've written, "Oi, gentlemen. I am reintroducing my kids to the X-Men movies since we finished our MCU journey about a month ago. Which do you think is the most obscure or pointless power? And would you be more likely to hang with Magneto or Professor X? Thanks for the laughs, Liz."
I mean, obviously Magneto. Professor X, what a douchebag.
I disagree. If you're basing this on the movies, Magneto's always hanging out in the woods. You notice that?
Yeah.
Professor X got that mansion.
I think the problem is Professor X, he makes you feel like he's superior to you.
Yeah.
Like, I get that.
I think that's...
Magneto, I feel like he's about the people. You know?
Yeah.
We all live in the jungle together as equals. Professor X is like, I'm fucking way better
Magneto
than you.
is very much a superior guy, but he's like, we're all superior to the human scum.
Yeah.
And Xavier's all like, no, we're all equal.
Ugh, gross. Yeah, I don't like the idea of somebody being able to like read my mind or get into it. So I don't understand his power. Nobody does.
Magneto is less of a threat to me directly, I guess.
Yeah,
I have very little metal on me.
Yeah, exactly. Oh no, you took off my ring.
I'll give it back. I got one. Most pointless power.
That Toad guy.
I don't mind Toad.
He's sacked.
I don't mind Toad, and like he has like the spit, like the poisonous spit that can like stick onto things, or like he covers someone's mouth and whatever. And he also
like a toad.
in the comic traditionally swings kind of like Spider-Man, but with his tongue.
Yeah, that's gross. Can you imagine tasting
I
just
I didn't say he's not gross.
like cement as your.
To me, the most pointless power in the third movie, one of Magneto's henchmen has little spikes that come about 2 inches out of his body. Just all over his body.
Yeah,
so you need to get real close to someone.
Yeah.
And at one point he does. He like hugs someone and they come out. But I'm like, that's a very specific.
That is so specific. Yeah. That would be annoying most of the time. You would ruin every chair you have. Your bed, terrible. You wake up, feathers all over the place. What a nightmare of power. Okay. We found it. It's that one. Yeah. And that's it.
Did she just that? Yeah, okay. I thought she wanted advice on watching the movies, but she didn't. She'll watch them all.
Magneto and that guy. Is there? I don't know if I'd want to be turned into a gorilla type creature, as
like Beast.
Beast is what I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Like I just want to be myself.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I feel like anyone that turns into something.
But that's not a useless power. He's very useful. It's just got a downside to it. But 1 inch spikes everywhere. What are you going to do with that?
Yeah, it's
going to ruin all your clothes
necessarily. Do you remember the TV show, The Misfits?
Yes.
They did have one episode. It was like a weird, wacky episode, and somebody's power was they controlled milk.
Okay.
And people used to tease them until he turns evil and he curdles the milk in everybody's stomach from any dairy they've been eating and makes them choke and die.
Yeah, that's good.
Except for one of the main characters who conveniently admits that he's lactose intolerant on this episode, even though previous episodes he's definitely eating
He's in
dairy
that milk
products.
chugging contest.
I don't know why I remembered this at the time, but I remember being like, oh, there was an episode where he's eating ice cream. Anyway, and so...
But you missed the line where you said, that's good ice cream substitute.
Yeah. Lactose-free ice cream, yeah. Sorry, I don't know, yeah. Anyway, and then, so that's kind of a shitty power, I feel like. Controlling milk.
Yeah. There's also a DC villain called Kite Man. And he robs banks and escapes via a big kite that he wears on his back.
Yeah.
But recently, through a couple of comic book writers and the Harley Quinn animated series. They've really made him like a fan favorite.
Oh, really?
People are really behind Kite Man, and his catchphrase is "Hell yeah!"
That's really good. I like the idea of getting behind somebody that's just kind of a bit average. Side story. I did watch Suicide Squad, the most recent
Suicide Squad or the Suicide Squad?
I think the Suicide Squad, most recent one. Yeah, not that bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Actually. Yeah, I was surprised. It's good. I recommend it.
Because it has everybody involved with it making it is different.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I'm not kidding. Like, the writer of the original wasn't back. The director of the original wasn't back.
Margot Robbie. She's back. So
Captain Boomerang for a bit.
Yes, true. Anyway, that's it. Yep. We've gone too long on this episode, Cameron. God damn it. Thanks for writing in, Liz. If you'd like to do so, Reddit podcast, READIT podcast at gmail.com.
Yep.
You can also reach us at Facebook, Twitter, and our subreddit. They're all READIT podcast. We'd also appreciate it if you could subscribe or rate the show if you haven't, and leave a review.
If you want to rate the show, leave a nice review, but you're like, I've already done it. I can't do it twice. Come over to Cancel Movie Report. Just leave a Reddit review there.
Leave a review there. They'll take it. 5 stars, obviously.
5 stars, obviously.
Thanks for listening, and we will read you later.